Now guys, let's get more news about Warriors, but first don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Warriors Trade. For weeks, there has been speculation, rumors swirling, and whispers across the league about the direction this franchise is headed. And now, finally, their Warriors have revealed a surprising decision that has the entire NBA world buzzing. The storylines around this team have been piling up one after another, from contract negotiations to trade talks to the future of their young core. And today, we're going to break it all down because what the Warriors have just done has the potential to reshape not only their season, but their long-term outlook as well. For years, the Golden State Warriors have been the definition of championship culture. Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson built a dynasty that changed basketball forever. But as time moves forward, the organization has faced a challenge every great team eventually faces. How do you balance loyalty to legends while also planning for the future? That tension has been building behind the scenes. And now the surprising decision the Warriors have made reveals exactly how this front office is approaching the next chapter of the dynasty. The decision centers around one of the hottest topics in Warriors land, Jonathan Kuminga. The young forward has been at the center of speculation for months. Would the Warriors commit to him long-term? Would they use him as a trade chip to bring in another star to maximize the remainder of Curry's prime? Or would they risk losing him down the line? These questions have dominated every discussion about Golden State's future. And now the team has tipped its hand, showing us where they stand with Kuminga. Reports have confirmed that the Warriors have put a significant contract on the table for him, but with a twist. Instead of locking him in with no strings attached, Golden State's offer includes a team option, giving the organization more control in the later years of the deal. That one detail changes everything. On paper, it looks like the Warriors are offering security, but in reality, it's a test. They want to see if Kuminga is ready to fully step into a starring role or if he'll remain a player with flashes of brilliance but inconsistent stretches. This move tells us that the Warriors are not fully convinced yet. And that revelation has sent shockwaves through the fan base. For Kuminga's camp, led by his agent Aaron Turner, this is viewed as a sticking point. They believe the 22-year-old has earned the right to a guaranteed long-term commitment. After all, he's shown elite athleticism, two-way potential, and signs of being a future all-star. Turner has even hinted that if Kuminga doesn't get the security he wants, he could take the one-year qualifying offer, betting on himself and setting up unrestricted free agency in 2026. That option would give him total control and a no-trade clause which would massively shift the power dynamic away from the Warriors. Now, why is this such a bombshell? Because Golden State's decision exposes exactly how torn they are about the future. They love Kuminga's potential, but they aren't willing to risk their flexibility on a deal that doesn't protect them. They know they have to prepare for life after Curry eventually, but they also know they cannot waste any of the years they still have with their superstar point guard. And if they lock themselves into the wrong deal, it could handicap the franchise for seasons to come. That's why this decision feels so surprising. Rather than fully committing one way or the other, their Warriors are trying to walk the middle ground. And as we all know, middle ground in the NBA is risky business. But it doesn't stop there because hovering in the background are the Sacramento Kings. Yes, those Kings, the very team the Warriors battled in a dramatic playoff series not long ago. They've stayed lurking in the shadows as Kuminga's top rival suitor. Sacramento already offered a package earlier in the offseason centered around Malik Monk and a protected future first-round pick. Golden State rejected it, but the fact that talks recently restarted means the Warriors are still at least open to listening. And here's where things get really interesting. Golden State's latest decision on Kuminga may have ripple effects that push the trade talks one way or another. By drawing a hard line on contract structure, Their Warriors may be signaling to Sacramento and other teams that they're not going to just give Kuminga away, but they're also not fully sold on him as their long-term answer. Fans across the league are now asking, will this indecision open the door for Sacramento to swoop in with an improved offer, or will it push Kuminga closer to forcing Golden State's hand by threatening to play on the qualifying offer? Either way, the tension has reached a breaking point. And remember, Kuminga has until October 1st to decide on that qualifying offer. That's less than a week away. The clock is ticking, and the Warriors' surprising move has made the situation even more unpredictable. Let's take a step back and really appreciate what this means in the bigger picture. This is about more than just Jonathan Kuminga. This is about the Warriors as a franchise declaring how they intend to navigate the most critical period since their dynasty began. Their core of Curry, Draymond and Klay isn't getting younger. They've already watched Kevin Durant come and go. They saw Jordan Poole shipped out last offseason in what many considered a dramatic move to rebalance the locker room. And now Kuminga stands as the symbol of their future. Keep him and bet on development, or trade him and try to win right now. By revealing their decision to insist on team options and financial protection, the Warriors are saying loud and clear, they want it both ways. They want to compete now while hedging for later. It's a cautious approach, but one that could backfire if Kuminga feels disrespected or if rival teams sense hesitation. Because let's be real, every other GM in the league is watching this unfold. If Golden State shows weakness, offers could start flying in. And if Kuminga starts to envision himself thriving elsewhere, the pressure only builds over the next few days. Expect drama. Expect more leaks from agents and insiders. Expect pressure on both the Warriors and Kuminga to find a resolution. And expect fans to voice their opinions loud and clear, because this isn't just another roster move. This could define the trajectory of Golden State's franchise for the rest of the decade. So, here we are. Their Warriors have finally revealed their surprising decision, and now the NBA world waits. Will Kuminga accept the terms and commit to Golden State's future? Will he bet on himself and take the qualifying offer? Will Sacramento or another team swoop in with a blockbuster trade that changes everything? The only guarantee is that the clock is ticking and the answer is coming soon. So, what do you think, Dub Nation? Did the Warriors make the right call with their cautious approach, or should they go all in on Kuminga as the future face of the franchise? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, because this is one of those moments where the fan perspective matters more than ever. And make sure you're subscribed, because when the next update drops, and trust me it will, you'll want to be here to hear it first. That's your Warriors update, and this is one bombshell we'll be talking about for a long time.